So I was taking a look at my channel page amidst the reorganization. It looks like Google is about ready to reconfigure once more, further integrating Google Plus with YouTube, which in my opinion is a bad idea. um, Mostly because I believe the further you centralize access to to your online presence, the less secure your accounts will become, because there'll be one big door for everything. All you need to know is a singular uh, email account, which is easy enough to find by the person's email, and that just leaves you with running an algo to figure out their password, which isn't really a big deal if the person has the time and the will. I just think it's a bad idea. Maybe I don't know anything about security. Maybe I do. I pretty much just fix cars these days. But it's you that makes the difference. Um, Quick tip, if you want. Do everything you can to keep your accounts, your online accounts, Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, YouTube, MySpace, LinkedIn, whatever. Keep everything separate, people. Separate emails. Roll and rotate your passwords regularly, at least every 30 days, if not more often. And yeah, enjoy enjoy a more secure internet experience. But I digress. That's not what this video is about. But keep that under your hat. And I'm not saying it to be like, oh, I told you so when you get hacked. I'm just saying it to help. Now, you got so you got this restructure going on where they're further integrating Google Plus with YouTube, which is fine for me. If it enhances the Google Live chat ability, I think that's all right. Which I'm trying to put together another live chat here in 2 weeks, but actually with a more centralized subject. And I've only talked about it with two of the players that I'd like to have in there. One being Corey C and the other one being Robbie G. Now Corey C's good. Corey C's good on it. He obligated he obligated himself to it, and I'm sure Robbie's good to go on it too. I mean, he's been my I owe a debt. I owe a debt to Robbie that I can't put it into words. Some of my main guys, Robbie G and Aileron Trading, have they were, for me, they were a very, very big influence in my financial education. Not that I'm anywhere in particular, or not that I've arrived, or I think I'm something special. I just want to thank those two guys real quick in this video, and let them know that I appreciated every bit of time and effort that they've put into. Especially Robbie. He was when I was working on the e-mini and everything else, or well, before that, when I was like swimming, seemed like upstream in a sea of the market. He was there to talk to me. It seemed like he was always there, as I was getting it all sorted out. And he probably, man, he spent hours upon hours helping me form a more complete understanding of market function. And wow, I could never do anything to pay back what it is that he's provided me. And Dan Aileron Trading, his he has some different processes that he's big on scaling in and scaling out, uh, and that's cool. My particular account positions have never really been to the point where it's like, okay, I'm gonna scale in, and then I'm gonna scale out. I've never been that big. Um, I mean, he does it even on a smaller scale, but he has a process where he's worked out some sweetheart commission agreements, which is cool. Um, but he had, oh man, what was it Elron's timeline where he talks about his background and how many times he fell and picked himself back up again, and it was like one last shot at becoming a day trader. But that really had a big influence in my attitude and processes towards the financial stuff. So yeah, I'll throw that out there. But kind of offhand, I still need to talk to Josh. What I'll do, I'll share this video with him as a way of inviting him, as well as Dan. Um, I'm going to work extremely hard to keep the moderation. It's going to be very, very tight, because what happens, this is going to be, I don't know, I can't think of a better name for it, but it's going to be like the YouTube Millionaires Club. I'm going to put these market these extremely strong market guys in the same chat room, and we're going to run a round table. Uh, but the problem is, I'm sure some of you may realize, you take a guy like Robbie G, Dan, Corey C, and Josh. I also want to try to maybe get a hold of Scope Labs. I don't know. He's kind of busy and he's a little crazy. So, um, but you put all those guys in the same room, dude. Um, those guys aren't the type that will just sort of fall in line or just like blanketly agree with a person. So there's a lot leading up to it that I want to make sure that everybody, all the players in this, can agree to, and make it to where we have as good of an involvement as possible. Uh, I understand it's a different form than some of the live chats that I've done in the past, where it's just been open. But I'm focusing on this financial project right now, amongst other things. So it's going to be that, and it's going to be more than 2 weeks away when we finally do this. So there's time for us to get it all worked out. So there you go. That will be the next live chat. Look for that sometime after Father's Day, probably, depending on how things work out. You know, yeah. So that is that. There's the plans for the next live chat. Hope this answers everybody's questions. I know Robbie G was asking about it, and I know maybe a few others have just been wondering, gosh, man, why haven't you put one up? I'm out of scotch, that's why. But the problem is, I do this one with these money people, um, and uh, uh, I won't be able to drink, so I'm going to be cranky. All right, y'all take care.